Friday Night Fever with Mike Ludlam.
Good evening, everyone. First week of the girls' high school basketball regular season, working out the kinks, and let's go to Kingsford and Westwood. We'll explain one of those kinks. Yes, right in the introductions. Okay. But fortunately for Westwood, they were looking very good on the court. Caitlin Hewitt, the Katie Rankinen inside, puts it in off the window, and a 2-0 lead for the red, white, and blue. Moments later, Gabrielle Hebert to Caitlin Hewitt, and she's going to drill that one from the outside. 4-0 Westwood. Westwood, always known for playing hustling defense. Elizabeth Van Buren-Dauphinat does that here, stopping Courtney Qualling and forcing a jump ball. And Westwood coach Kurt Corcoran is pleased with the effort. Now on offense, it's Hebert on Jalen Jennings, and she gets the steal over to Van Buren-Dauphinat for the hoop. It ended up being a 10-0 lead by the time all was said and done for Westwood. Then Jalen Jennings will find Amber Larson underneath for the hoop, but Westwood pulled away and won by the score of 65-41. Hop in the car, let's go to Negaunee. Brandon Sager and the Miners taking on Manistee. Third quarter action. Brianna Bosonic to Allie Nagy, and she floats in the shot for Manistee, but Negaunee already had a 20-plus point lead. Moments later, Bosonic with the floater, and it's a 4-0 run. Maggie Morrison to Bosonic, ahead to Leah Cook with the touchdown pass. And this was part of a 10-0 run. All of a sudden, Manistee was kind of back in the ball game at 43-29. But Courtney Finola hit a couple shots for Negaunee to stem the tide late in the third quarter. And the Miners pick up their first victory of the year by the score of 57-41. Over in Gwynn, the Model Towners taking on Gladstone. And Tina Sharon scores from in close, and Gladstone had a 12-0 lead after the first quarter. Gwynn finally gets on the board. Jordan Hutchins scored 5 straight points to bring the Model Towners within 7. McCallie Jensen will get a 3 from the corner. She led all scores with 13, and the Braves get the victory. That makes them 2-0, 56-41. To the scoreboard, Marquette upends defending Class D state champion St. Ignace 55-44. St. Ignace up to Class C this year. Destiny Beckwith and Hunter Vidala combined for 36 points. Chassell down to Republic Michigami 44-24. Let's go to the Copper Country, where the Houghton Gremlins were taking on Iron Mountain, and Houghton already had a decent-sized lead. Sydney Dillinger to Elisa Jermu, back to Dillinger, and let's see, back to Jermu, and the preseason Dream Teamer puts that one home to start the third quarter. Off the Jermu miss, Gremlins' Ashlyn Carroll gets the rebound to Kelsey Richards for the basket. Seconds left in the half. It was Kristen Gendron with the bucket here, but Houghton cruised to the victory 80-20. Let's go to Jeffers and Hancock. Shelby Sepinen passes to freshman Alexa Clothier, who misses the bucket. Hancock gets the rebound. Taylor Pertilly will then sink the first basket of the game. That's good for 3. The Jets press on. Sepinen to Shania Nixon, back to Sepinen, over to the freshman Clothier, who gets that three-pointer to go. Bulldogs answer with a pass play from Molly Berg, Maya Sebas, and eventually sophomore Madison Wright makes the 2 here. The Jets had the lead 25-24 at the half, but Hancock rolled in the second half and picked up the win, 62-44. Hop in the car again. Let's go to Calumet. Oh no, let's not go to Calumet. Let's go to the scoreboard. You know what's going on here. Stevenson over North Dickinson, 66-52. Tiffany Wangren, 29 points and 11 rebounds for the Eagles. Mid-Penn edges Kearney Natal 39-36. Lexi Gusler starts the year with 32 points. Forest Park won by 32 over Bark River, 70-38. North Central 51, Rapid River 28. Marissa Immel had 22 from Munising in a 51-38 win over Newberry. Frankie Matson had 17 rebounds for the Mustangs. Superior Central no trouble with Big Bay Denok. Brooke Terrain had 26 for Ontonagon. Gladiators 49, Watersmeet 39. Now let's go to Dollar Bay and Calumet. Second half action here. Abby Bjorn makes the first bucket for the Copper Kings. For the Bays, senior Julia Davatilla will go up and in. Back the other way, it's Abby Bjorn to Ellen Twardzik, and Ellen will use the window nicely as well. And Calumet would go on to win by the count of 70-33. Lexi Rowe had 20 for the Copper Kings. Bessemer and Ewan Trout Creek. Over in Ewan, Emily Jacobson, the inbound pass. Allison Meta finds Caitlin Pellicero in the corner, and she drains the three, and Bessemer leads 5-2. A couple plays later, Pellicero will steal the inbound pass. She will make her way down court for the layup, and it's a 7-2 Bessemer lead. And Bessemer would go on to win this one by the count of 49-33. On the scoreboard, it was Brimley over Cedarville, 51-35. We did not hear from Detour and Engadine. Gaylord St. Mary defeated Pickford 50-36. We did not hear on Rudyard's score. The Maplewood Baptist boys and girls both defeated Mackinac Island. Hannah May had 25 points for Maplewood Baptist in the girls' win. Hannahville and Beaver Island. Hannahville the winner in both contests. Selena Williams had 24 for the Hannahville girls. And in boys basketball, Niagara over Lenath 67-39. Zach Walker had 20 for the Badgers, and we'll have Michigan Tech hockey next. Welcome back, everyone. Let's go to Michigan Tech, McGinnis Student Ice Arena. The Huskies hosting Bemidji State, and Phoenix Copley busy in the first period. And Bemidji will get on the board on the power play. Corey Ward gets the goal, his 10th of the year. Wow, he's off to a good start. 1-0 Beavers. Let's move to the third period. Still 1-0 Bemidji State. That's Daniel Holmberg scoring from Brent Baltus and Blake Kietala at 2:18. We're tied at 1. Then C.J. Ike gets the pass right there from Mike Neville, his third of the year, and that was less than a minute later. That gave Tech a 2-1 lead, 37 seconds later to be exact. But late in the contest, off the broken stick, Corey Ward will get an unassisted goal right there to tie the game at 2. And that's how it would end. Phoenix Copley at 19 saves, Michigan Tech and Bemidji State tie at 2. On the WCHA scoreboard, Reed Seckel and Shane Sooth score for the Wildcats, but Minnesota State wins 3-2. Ferris 5, Lake Superior State 3. Bowling Green blanks Alabama-Huntsville, and Alaska Anchorage and Alaska are just underway. Women's college hockey, Lake Forest runs past Finlandia 10-2. Minnesota junior hockey, Dallas McLaughlin had 6 goals and 1 assist in the first 2 periods, and the Royals defeat Wisconsin 11-6. High school hockey, the Sioux blanks Marquette 6-0. Cranbrook 5, Houghton 1. Traverse City West edges Calumet 3-1, and Hancock defeats Traverse City Central 6-4. Kyle Pauline is back in the UP after having one of the best weekends in his pro career. The Ironwood native, who races for Team La Valley, podiumed twice last weekend in the AmSoil Championship Snowcross's season opening round in Duluth, Minnesota. Pauline and other racers were at the Blackjack Ski Resort in Bessemer today for the Northern Clearing Snowcross. Pauline comes into the weekend second in the Pro Open standings behind 7-time Snowcross champion Tucker Hibbert. Despite the tough competition this weekend, Pauline says it's good to be racing in his own backyard.
It's incredible having all my friends and family here to come out and support me. Just like it makes it a little bit more special, you know, other than just like another race. And I get to sleep in my own bed and be at home with my family, so it's really cool. I love it here at Bessemer.
This weekend, I guess I do have the bullseye on my back after last weekend, but you know, it's something that I'm kind of used to. Just got to go out there and do what I know how to do. The team's been working really hard, and we're ready to come out here and race.
On the day, Hibbert will win the Pro Open final with Pauline coming in 5th. Pauline also won the Pro Open LCQ earlier in the day. Racing continues tomorrow in Bessemer, and we will be college basketball tomorrow. Michigan Tech hosts Walsh. Women's game starts at 1. NMU takes on Malone. Again, the women's game at 1. And Lake Superior State entertains Hillsdale. In the NFL on Sunday, the Packers and Falcons game is now a 1 o'clock start on our sister station Fox UP. For the Lions and Eagles, you will have to look elsewhere, I'm afraid. Have a nice weekend and stay warm.